CNBC-TV18 Weekender.
Hello and a warm welcome to a brand new episode of CNBC-TV18 Weekender. On the show today, we're back in Puducherry and we're here to meet someone who might be the MD and CEO of an international tech giant, but who's quite really a marketeer at heart. In June last year, Rahul Agarwal was appointed Lenovo India's Managing Director and CEO, and ever since he's been entrusted with the responsibility of shepherding brand Lenovo through challenging times in the smartphone and laptop market. So what's his mantra to getting there? Let's join him for breakfast and find out. Hi Rahul, it's good to have you with us and it's good to speak to you as always. Welcome to CNBC-TV18 Weekender.
Thank you, Jude. Pleasure to be here with you today.
And it's nice to be here in Pondicherry. You visit these parts quite often, I'm sure, considering you have your factory around in the vicinity.
I love coming here. I love moving away from the humdrum of Bangalore.
Alright, I'm sure that will be a welcome relief, no doubt. Rahul, it's only been close to 16 months since you were appointed Lenovo India's MD and CEO. What's the journey been like so far?
Well, I would say that it's been quite intense, without a doubt. I had no idea what this would mean, even though I've been with the company for more than 15 years. It's been quite intense for many reasons. The market has been changing. Lenovo has been growing its footprint. We are heavily into mobile phones. We are heavily into servers. So overall, it's been very hectic, very intense, and there's also been a lot of firefighting, a lot of situations which you did not expect. So personally for me, it's been very interesting. I've learned a lot. I think I've grown a lot too.
So what are some of the major challenges that you've had to deal with in this course of 16 months now?
Well, firstly, I think as everyone knows, PC is still the heart of what we do. And for reasons that are not very clear to people or experts, the PC market has not been growing. And on top of it, everyone is very ambitious about India plans, including Lenovo. So when the market is not growing and your plans are ambitious, the competition becomes very, 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 very tough. So in that market, how do you keep growing share? And when you're looking to grow share, how do you maintain profitability? So I think those are not unique challenges. Those are very regular challenges for any organization in this situation. The second is how to realign the organization when you're expanding into servers, which is a different ball game. How do you redo the structure when you're expanding into phones, which is a totally different market? There are 70 players in India. How do you keep growing? And we've done quite well in phones, credit to the team. So it's been a mix of these challenges. And as an organization, we have been going through a transformation. The IT industry or the hardware industry historically has been product centric, and we've been on this path to become customer centric. How to listen more to the customer, how to address their issues, how to understand what they are feeling, why they are buying, why they're not buying Lenovo. So setting up a lot of new processes, new structures has been quite a bit of a job.
All right. But let's go back to where it all began. You, of course, began in the mid-90s, and you were part of a 30-member sales team at Signode India. And sales and marketing has really been the heart of what you've been doing throughout your career, in a sense, right? Just taking back to that, you've come a long way since then. But starting out in the industry, what was it like?
Well, when I started, I chose ITW Signode, and not many people know this, because my wife had gotten to NIFT Hyderabad.
Okay.
And I was married. I got married quite early, and that was the only company that was giving a job in Hyderabad.
How old were you when you got married?
It's an embarrassing age. I was a few months short of 21.
That's quite early. I can't quite imagine anyone getting married.
Yeah. So I tell my wife that our marriage is not legal, right? So which keeps it happy and fresh. So I chose Signode, and obviously the proposition also looked quite good. It was a company full of graduates from the place where I did my MBA. So it gave a lot of comfort. Yes, from that time, it's been quite a bit of journey. Sales and marketing is what I guess most people end up doing, and I've had very interesting roles over the last 20 years. I think thankful to Lenovo, the variety that I've got, I doubt whether I would have got it anywhere else.
But growing up, what did you want to be, Rahul? Don't tell me you wanted to be the CEO and MD of a global tech giant. I will not believe you.
No, see, the reality is that most of us don't know what we want to be.
Okay.
Right? It's about admitting it. So I just knew that I didn't want to be an engineer or a doctor.
Okay.
Which is why I was the only guy in the class who didn't study for either one of them. I wanted to be in army.
Okay.
Army rejected me.
Okay. For what reason?
So they never tell you that.
Okay.
I cleared the written, and then they have a 4-day very, very intensive interview, which I failed.
Okay.
And then I just by accident or not by a lot of design got into BBA.
Okay.
And when you do BBA, then your path is pretty set that you will do MBA. But yeah, the clarity of what you want to do, what exactly do you want to do, finance, marketing, sales, it's never clear. To be honest, if you ask me what do I want to do now, it's not clear.
But Rahul, I have to ask you this. Being the foodie that you are, you still manage to stay quite fit, and I'm sure you're one of the fittest CEOs around. What's it like juggling both these hobbies? You're a foodie on one side and you're a fitness freak on the other. What's that secret formula? Because you have to tell me this.
Yeah, I guess it's a balance that you have to maintain. Fitness happened about 15 years ago, when for the first time I built a bit of a punch, and that was just not me. So now it's become an obsession, and it's a priority. So I prioritize sleep over anything else now, and I prioritize workout over anything else. So if that means I get up late, I get up late, and if that means I go to office a little late, I go a little late, but I do not compromise on my workout. I work out every day 90 minutes, very, very disciplined. I do it like how we do the corporate metrics. I measure it, I have a goal, and I really manage it quite intensely. So it's a formula, right? Fitness is a formula. You got to work hard, you got to be disciplined, and you got to get a little scientific about what you do and how you do it.
I'm sure your employees will be very happy to hear that. Go late to work, it's okay, but never compromise on fitness.
Absolutely. If they can prove it to me that
Great. So Lenovo needs fit employees. It's a great statement to make. Since you are one of the fittest CEOs around, and I'm sure other CEOs are fighting fit, I want you to look into that camera and give our CEOs out there maybe 3-4 tips on how to stay fitter in their humdrum and mundane lives in the boardroom. Maybe just tell us CEOs, give a few CEOs a few tips.
So I don't think I can give a lot of advice, but I can just share my experiences that it has to be a priority. I see a lot of CEOs say that it's important, but they're too busy. I think just think of any other priority that you have in corporate life. If it is important, we all end up finding time to do it. So fitness, I think, is one of the most important things, not just for your body, but also for your mind and for de-stressing and for an overall balance in life. So it's about creating a goal and maintaining a log and just going every single day. Simple. There you go, as eloquent as you can always put it. And with that, we'll have to slip into a really short break. But that was Rahul Agarwal on fitness, food, how he spends his time in Puducherry. But when we're back on the other side of this break, we'll have Rahul Agarwal tell us all about what his plans are for Lenovo India. Keep staying tuned to CNBC-TV18 Weekender.
CNBC-TV18 Weekender.